Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. So we're still very bullish here. Coming off a 15-minute. There's a 15-minute fair value gap. Have an hourly below. We just created a 1 minute here. Fair value gap. I do believe we're still bullish here to fill in. We have this PD right here. Let's make this like a highlighter green. The next swing high. So highlighted green here is our buy side liquidity. So we could take some buys here probably if we drop down, maybe something like this, and shoot for just above here. We'll see here. This is at 45, 60, 25. Just waiting to get into this buy here. See if we can drop down a little bit. I see. I think S&P still has some catching up to do to NAS. So if this can come in, we'll market execute for a buy, and then the next swing high to the left is this highlighted green line. So we would definitely get at least 5 right there. 5.5 to almost 6 is that line. So we'll see if this can oh wait, I want to do that. One minute's also a 5-minute gap here. Yeah, you have to add that CME group data to your trading view. Yeah, anytime, Jacob. So if we come up and we take out this high here, then I would probably wait to look to see if we get any little like short opportunities to take a retracement to back down. But still pretty bullish here. This purple area is another gap on the weekly, some inefficiencies above us, but just waiting to see if we can get pull back into here, take it up. I am using per dia capital to trade with. Right here, about 10:10. See if we can get some movement here. We seem to be hovering just above this little bullish candle here at 10. So if we could just get tapped in a little bit further and then reject up, it'd be nice. We put a limit here, 40, 60, 25. So I like the way we kind of wicked down here. That way, if we start to come down, it's not really a gap or gapping down. It gives me a little bit more confidence coming here and continue bullish.
Good morning, traders.
Good morning, sir.
Hope everyone's doing well.
Doing great. Thank you. How are you, Alan?
I've been putting in a lot of hours
That's
sitting on
good.
these, trying to figure something out.
I
I
see
mean,
you messing with the macros.
yeah, I just was not seeing it, and then this is just, everyone smiles my bear. I just wasn't agreeing with the ICT's liquidity levels. And I posted yesterday, I'm like, why am I going up against algorithms? They say take retail traders' money, and I altered the liquidity windows. Like I go from 9:30 to 10, and then I'll take. And I got in a little early this time. I got a five. Is it Leslie? Is her name Leslie? She goes up a 5 minute, and then it just clicks. I'm like, I'm gonna go 5 minute and go down to 30 seconds and wait for that balanced price range. And that has helped so much. I'm like, oh, I see it, but I needed something else where the balanced price range needed to bounce. And put that together with the liquidity windows, I think is just retail, which is 9:30 to 10 and 11 to 12 for the 12 to 1:30, and then 1:30 to 2 for the PM silver bullet. And I'll mark that with a range tool. And then I swear on, obviously midline is equilibrium. And when they protect it, or when they bounce off it, I don't know, whatever the market does, but it helps me see it better. And just a little more confirmation is where that balanced price range shows up in regards to a 5 minute gap. And if I get a 5 minute balanced price range above or below, I'm like, ooh, now I just go to my 30 seconds and wait for my confirmation. I'm like, holy cow, did I actually put this all together that makes sense? Everything that everyone's been saying.
Yeah, dude, that's what it's all about.
Oh, man. I was like, oh my God, it's working. Oh. So I was like, oh, I'm going to log in and see how everyone's doing and listen to some elevated music while I squat.
Yeah, I actually haven't had it on recently, but maybe we need to bring that back. But yeah, man, that's so awesome to hear. Like, I'm so happy you're finding success and you're finding your groove and finding what works for you and diving deep and putting in all those hours, man. That's really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I have the ability to put in more time than some of you younger folks who still have to work. So yeah, I'm doing 12-hour days, just staring at these charts. Something is there something there? I've stared at price action for long enough, and I just have to put two together. And then it clicked with the BPR, and Leslie's saying 5 minutes, and somebody's like, that's more accurate, which I know higher time frame is more accurate. And I'm like, let me just take a look, see. Oh, so thank you for posting that. And
Yeah.
everyone, I read everyone's shit, and it's something. I take everything that works and doesn't work, I throw that away, and I'm like, something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
The
but
5 minute, I always say the 5 minute is kind of like the 1 minute higher time frame, right? So like the 5 minute, we have like this 5 minute gap is going to be strong confirmation. And then, like you said, you just drop down to the smaller time frames and wait for your confirmation to set up, and boom.
yeah,
So
yeah. And it's just, it all stems from the liquidity levels that I deem that are retail. Whether they are or not doesn't matter. It's what I
right.
believe in my head. And as I mark every single one going, I don't know how, I always load 50 days. So I'll test all 50 days, and I'm only doing RTH. And sure as shit, they bounce off those. I extend those midlines, and they bounce off those midlines like it is like it's their job. That's their job. That's what you're supposed to do. I mean, we know it's gonna be a great discount, or it's gonna be a great premium, and I've learned to watch the midline and how they accumulate. They accumulate above it, below it. Are they protecting it? Like that other day last week where it was really nasty and it just did that turtle trend upwards.
Yeah.
I didn't take a trade. I just sat and watched. I'm like, I don't have my confirmation. I'm not seeing it. And it was
Mm.
I think it was after that day, um, or it was the day before, she had posted that, the 5 minute, she goes off the 5 minute.
Yeah.
And,
Shout out to Leslie.
yeah, for sure. And then the 30-second, um, chart was, I wasn't getting the signals I wanted from a 1 minute. So I went to a 30-second chart. And if anyone's on NinjaTrader, I got the fair value gap plus from scalperintel.com. It was $90. And I don't use the gap. I just color that gives you the option to go to zero on the ATR and just color the fair value gaps on the candles. And their fair value gaps are more precise than mine is. I mean, they're much more experienced than I. Instead of marking multiple gaps, it only marks the gaps that are supposed to be marked. Like I'll be like, oh, there's a gap here and there's a gap here, and my
Right.
whole chart is like fluffing gaps. Well,
Yeah.
I took that off, and it just colors the fair value gaps, that are actually fair value gaps, and it spits out. Now I can see the balanced price range easier, so that has
Heck
helped
yeah.
so much. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
well,
So if anyone uses NinjaTrader, hit up Alan. Can
yeah, it's been a huge help. I was like, Gemify is good, but
yeah.
there's something was amiss. I've always think something's amiss. I can make it better. So $90, I was like, fuck it, it would be worth it. And it's been a huge help to spot those down to price range, um, and taking that for my confirmation below or above liquidity for continuation or reversal. So yeah, once again, Leslie, 5 minutes. Thank you. Whew, I take a little bit from everybody, regardless.
Jacob says, how is Tradeovate? I like it. I mean, I use it through my funding company, Per Dia Capital. Hey, Leslie, what up? She said, you're welcome, Ellen. But so far it's been really good. Connected it, uh, right, connected it to TradingView here. Eddie said it's the bee's knees. Yeah. So we're triggered in here. We'll see if we can keep bouncing off of this level. Get at least a little quick 5 and cover the 5. Okay, upwards. Let's go. Okay. All right, Herman, for sure. All right, so we're up right now, 225. So see if we can make a run here for this buy side liquidity here at this in this green line. Price, let's see, here to here is our 5. We are TP1.
Hey, what's up?
What's with you?
No, what's up with you?
I've never seen anyone.
Well, yes, I.
So we're still holding this gap intact here. This is also a 5-minute gap here we've tapped into. So there's a possibility it could come down to this order block down here. So just be aware, but we've been rejecting this little area here multiple times. So yeah, Eddie says 15 aligns with the 5 as well. Yep. So dang, so we got a 15-minute gap, 5-minute gap, and it's a 1-minute gap. So I mean, in theory, these should hold at least up to our buy side here at 4565.75. So quick 5 would be here. All right, bouncing off. Nice bounce there. I'm just marking off like 50% of this gap here to see how we react in wick or do here. The S&P is struggling. What his pants is. Yep. So even if some of you like to use the fair value gap like halfway point, 50%, this could have been a nice entry too off the midpoint of the fair value gap as well. So All right, everyone, we're back. I have no idea what happened. It just kicked me all of a sudden. So, but we made it. We're still running bullish here. So just about our 5 points here. Get another push up. There we go. There's 500. Yeah. Come on. Dang internet, man. Let's go, Geo. All right, what are we doing here? I'm going to trail this up here. All right. Gonna keep trailing here. All right, 625. Let's go. I'll take it. Nice trade today. So if you're still in, it could go the whole 10. But just wanted to trail, take my 5 at least, and we got an extra 125 out of that. So solid trade this morning. Even with them trying to kick us off the internet, we came back and got it. So heck yeah, guys. But I'm gonna hop off here. It's telling me internet's unstable again. So I'm gonna hop off while we still got good connection. There we go. Nice push up. So if you're in this, trail your stops, and we'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate everyone. See you, Jacob. See you, everyone. Later, Stefan. Later, Trade Circle. Leslie, later.